Hello everyone, my name is Lance090 and welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program. So I ended up docking this just on my own. So I was going to bring it back before I docked, but it ended up taking a lot longer than I thought it was, for one thing. Even with RCS. In a way, the RCS almost made it harder, but I think that's just because it doesn't have enough RCS engines on it. But it's docked up. It's not quite aligned, which really bothers me, but I just spent like an hour trying to realign it. This is still not right. We need I don't know if MechJeb does it or if we need docking port alignment indicator mod. Now it just has to support 10 Kerbals. This thing take Jeb back? No. Let's see, we will go from here. I don't know what that first ignition was, and kind of scares me. There's our space station. It's getting kind of impressive. Sorta. A little bit boring looking, actually. Let's try to land on the Space Center again. Factory mod. Retrograde. Target. ESP set. Hopefully it was just the fact that it was flopping around that was causing it to... At 36,000. A little bit ahead of this time too. So trajectories, there are these dots that appear. I don't know what those mean. Oh shit, train. So I realized I left the mic muted way too long again. It was really hard to remember to turn that back on after the train passes. Just talking to myself for quite some time there. So I was noticing that we're overshooting it this time. It's different than undershooting it. I think it's just because of the plasma blackout. And the fact that we're like not aligned. I might fucking difficulty settings don't save though. I might have to go into the save file and change them. Don't really like the plasma blackout. Don't think it adds anything really. Yeah, maybe I can go into the save file to modify the difficulty settings. Now it's back. I don't know. It does go away, as we've just saw. Since it goes away, that makes me more inclined to not screw around with it. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Luckily, it has a lot of control over itself. Whoa, whoa. That's not... Just trying to burn the last of the fuel, but actually, I might need this tiny little bit to land. I'm still coming down pretty heavy. Oh, we're not fully deployed yet, so could change when we get to 1,000 meters here. Am I gonna mess with the save file or not? I can't decide. I guess not. Should just turn the quick loading and stuff on, because do honor system for just the big stuff. Excuse me. The game's so prone to really stupid glitches and stuff that you end up using the reload feature more than I was expecting to. But hey, we actually brought back the top piece this time. So that's new at least. Okay, now I think all we have to do is just send something up to bring Jeb home. And I think that will be enough to just complete the contract. We can do that with just rescue shit Mark II. Mark 1, I guess. I thought I had a Mark II one of this, but No. What? This has nothing to do with a rescue ship. No idea what the fuck this was supposed to be. Just using this, maybe? Oh, it all looks fucked up. But, whatever. It's only one can. Ooh-wee. Guess I could send it there with a probe body attached. Hopefully one passenger is all it needs to complete the contract. Or one more crew capacity is what I mean to say. We did count, and it seemed like it was at 9, so technically it should just be one more capacity, which means if I attach this thing, even temporarily, it should be enough to finish the job. Ah shit, this doesn't have solar panels. Always forget something. Resave flights, so we just have to recover this. Ugh. But that's the other reason to turn on reverting flights just normally, because it's quicker to revert the flight than it is to recover it and rebuild it and launch it. And if it's on the launch pad, you get 100% value back anyway, so I really don't think it's cheating to revert the flight when you're just on the launch pad, you know? Give it a battery, because that did help bring the probe back last time. Once it gets to space and gets to Jebediah, then it'll be able to. It won't have any issue. Power won't be a problem, but it requires getting up to Jebediah. It has a plane picture because it has the plane part. Right, this time let's do what? Station 1 shipped. That's not the name of the. But maybe that's close enough to catch up. Wow, this thing's fast. You've had so many. Been launching so many of those big things. Jesus Christ, this thing. This thing up goes. Real quick. So one thing you did miss with the last docking was it actually was a lot easier to get to with it being higher up. It was easier to make the rendezvous easier, but docking was still just as difficult as ever, if not more difficult. But that wasn't because it was higher up. Let's bring this boy up to apoaps of 80,000 or so. Hopefully the station only needs one more crew capacity. If not, I'm gonna have to launch like another one of these just attached to it. Alright. It's nice that launches are a lot more smooth now that we don't have to worry about the joints flexing and bending. The big wet floppy noodle. It's funny that that stage always blows up. Do-do-do. All right. Start descending mode. Okay, get this fixed. What? So if we just do something like this. I just have to position it in the right spot, and we can find like the best place to bastard. Turns out to be right here. Basically just immediately burn propane. In fact, I'll delete the thing and just eyeball it. This one next. See, we're already like way closer than we would be normally. Normally it was taking us like 10 maneuvers to get this close. Like this is already like almost close enough. Holy shit. Slim it. Oh yeah, I was gonna upgrade to that other engine. Shrink it down. Another small burn, then we'll just play it by ear. On our way. Retrograde we push. Push the retrograde onto the target. Gotten pretty decent at rendezvous. Docking still needs work though. Let's say with this space station, our intention was to do it the good old-fashioned way. There's a space station. And in the future we can do the auto docking and docking port alignment indicators, all that cool stuff. quite the angle here, but oh, magnetic clamps. There we go. Contract. Build an orbital station around Kerbal. Excellent. That's the whole point of all of this. For the tiny, 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 itty bitty amount of data that this thing was going to give us. For the itty bitty amount of money it gave us. Fortunately, I was supposed to bring another Kerbal up. I kind of forgot about that. So, if I take Jebediah out, the space station will be... I'll have no control. Because it won't have a computer core on it. I guess we're not actually taking Jebediah home in this, because we need at least 2 people. Which I wish I had thought through, avoided an unnecessary mission. I'll bring Jebediah home on my own, without a video, because that would be silly. We finally completed a contract that we had for a long time. Hope you all enjoyed, and have a good day.